Welcome to Don't Buy the Bull, a podcast dedicated to unmasking the truth behind how so-called trusted Wall Street institutions and the American government really work. I'm your host, Cassandra Toroian. You can call me Cass. I'm a seasoned former equity analyst, investment manager, and former Wall Street Journal all-star analyst. And I'm passionate about helping people think for themselves by teaching them about things like investing, which may not be their forte. My only goal is to help you figure out how to use your own discernment and instinct to make good investment decisions for yourself. I have no skin in the game. And to do what I'd like to help you do, we have to look at the world around us, since the stock market does not operate in the bubble. So let's dive in. Hey, everybody. Hope you had a great week. I've got something on my mind having to do with AI, artificial intelligence. You all have heard the term by now. I know you have, but I guarantee you, a lot of you have no idea what it really means, other than you're being told that it is going to help the robots take over the world. I don't know if that's the case, but I do want to talk about it and give a little bit of insight into actually what it means. And then I'm hoping that I can convince you to give me some feedback on what you think it means for society. So what is artificial intelligence? Well, it is basically the taking of a computer program, and that program is designed to take data that is fed into it. Maybe it's data on medicine, medical records. Maybe it's data on sports. Maybe it's data on numbers. But it takes this data and then it is given a program that says, I would like to use the data input to provide to me this help. So please take all of the medical data that I've fed to you and tell me how to make the best recovery plan possible for people who just had their liver operated on. So because the machine has been fed all of the data of all of the liver operations that have happened over the last 50 years, and it has been taught how to assimilate that data and make heads or tails out of it, it can then provide the answer. That's sort of what AI right now can do. It can also be a little bit more intuitive now, and it can take a paragraph that you write and it can form a visual out of it for you. So there's this ability where it's starting to be able to be a little bit creative. And I think that's where people are getting more concerned, because it's kind of like it can think on its own. But in all seriousness, there are going to be a lot of changes to society in the next couple of years. It's coming quickly. It's amazing just in the bit that I use it. And every day I see all of these new tools. Instead of just PowerPoint, we have beautiful.ai. So I don't have to sit there and make PowerPoint slides anymore. I just give it a synopsis of what I'm looking for, give it maybe some idea of what my numbers on a chart look like, and boom, literally it will create a PowerPoint presentation for me. It may not be perfect, but it'll be a big, huge time saver. That's what AI brings to the table ultimately for all of us, is saving time. What we're going to do with that time, though, is it going to mean, just like they told us the computer 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, oh, the computer is going to be so great for you because it'll be able to do all of these things that you had to do by hand. Well, guess what? That time-saving element meant that I just would have more work to do. So what is AI going to do to the workplace and to our family units and all of that when supposedly AI will be able to do a lot of actual tasks for us and think like us? What do we replace all of that with our free time? Is it really going to be free? I don't know. I can't get my arms around that part yet. And this is the other part I can't get my arms around, and I'm really hoping that you can help me with this. It's kind of a deep thought, and that is this. Human beings pride themselves on still being able to find and think of new and creative things, to have innovative ideas that have never existed before, and innovative thoughts that have never existed before. But if we give all of those innovative, creative, individual, one-of-a-kind thoughts to the AI, and then the AI knows it too, at some point, aren't we going to run out of new things to think about? And if AI knows everything that we know, then what are we supposed to think about? What do we use our minds for? A deep thought, or maybe just a crazy thought or a stupid thought? But I want to know what you think about that. So email me at my email address, ctorian@firsthandresearch.com. That's 1stresearch.com. ctorian@1stresearch.com. firsthandresearch.com. Because I really want to know what you think about this. So I'll be thrilled if somebody out there does actually send me a message with their thoughts. Anyway, it's Memorial Day weekend, and I'm going to head out now. And so I will talk to you guys in a couple of days. See ya. Ciao. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to the show, and that way you'll get updates about new episodes. Or if you really liked it, maybe you can share it to other folks you know. That I would really appreciate. So until next time, this is your reminder not to buy the bull. Ciao.